You have to do something wrong.
No, I don't, clearly.
Do you have a driver's license?
I do. It's at the dealership.
Do you know the rules and regulations of the road? First point you're doing wrong is driving a vehicle without identification.
Yeah, or the plates. It's a
Why
trade
must it
car.
sit under the seat?
It's a trade because I'm filming for...
Why must it be under the seat? Because it must be displayed at all times.
I'm not arguing with you.
What is it that
I
you've
asked
done
you
wrong?
a simple question. Can I not allowed to ask you a question?
Welcome back to the Good Cop, Bad Cop channel. On this channel, we go over police interactions and audits that test the freedom of press in government buildings. Today's video is from the channel Marius Roberts. Now, this channel is based out of South Africa and is primarily known for car reviews and things as such. In this video though, Marius was testing a car from a dealership. He was in the middle of shooting his review for the car when he was immediately surprised by an officer who sped up right behind him with his lights on. Marius, not knowing the situation, thinks the officer is trying to get past him. So Marius starts to change lanes and the officer stays behind him. At this point, Marius gets off on an exit and that's when things get a little intense.
Sorry?
I'm not escorting you, I'm pulling you off.
For what, sorry?
What do you mean for what? What do you mean for what?
What was
what
that?
kind of an answer is that?
I'm not sure what I did wrong.
Every vehicle I feel that I have to pull.
Okay, sorry, I just asked what was I doing?
You can't ask me for what? You can't ask me that nonsense. Put your car on the side.
I'm going to. I just asked you what did I do wrong?
Don't start with me, don't try me.
I'm not doing anything.
Come.
Interesting. Hi.
Can I ask you why when I said I'm pulling you over and you asked me why? Can I ask you why you say that?
Okay, when I drove up the highway, I've moved over for two cars with lights coming on. Okay? So now I saw you and with the lights on, so I moved over. I didn't know that you were pulling me over.
I tried several times to extend the method of pulling you over. I flicked for you.
I didn't see.
And I changed lanes along with you.
And
that wasn't enough for you.
No, that's why.
The ones that you were pulling over, they were passing through.
But that's
I
why.
was driving behind you, changing the lanes.
I don't want to argue. That's why I pulled off here.
No,
Safely.
by arguing that when you ask me that, why am I pulling you over? When you start saying that,
can I just explain? It's not rude. It's a simple question. I was driving on the highway, heading up that way.
You got no right to be stopped.
No, I didn't say that. I just asked what did I do, because as I explained to you, I drove up the highway now, 30 seconds ago.
You have to do something for an officer to pull you over. You have to do something, that's what you are saying to me. You have to do something wrong.
No, I don't, clearly.
Do you have a driver's license?
I do, it's at the dealership.
Do you know the rules and regulations of the road?
Yes, of course I do.
Licensed driver.
Yes, of course I do.
So is there anywhere else where it stipulates to you that any officer that pulls you over, you must ask them why?
I can ask what was I doing. I wasn't being rude. Am I not allowed to ask you what I was doing wrong?
The first point you're doing wrong is driving a vehicle without identification.
Yeah, or the plates. It's a trade car.
Why must it sit under the seat?
It's a trade because I'm filming for...
Why must it be under the seat? Because it must be displayed at all times.
Because
that's what the law says.
Because I'm filming for television. Yeah, on my cameras. I'm filming for television.
If you're filming, then you must not put the number plate on.
Because then the number plate sits in my shot. The car's just gone back to the dealership. I was tracking out of a...
It's on the dealership. Why there's no dealership plate?
Here is the dealership plate. Here are the plates.
So why is it under the seat? That's what I want to know.
Because I've just explained...
Is that a dealership plate? Where's the disc?
The disc is underneath the seat. I'll find it for you. I've got everything underneath there.
I need to see that.
Okay.
Those are the reasons why I'm pulling you over. And you're doing things wrong, but you still want to argue.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm not arguing with you. I asked you a simple question. Can I not allowed to ask you a question? Can I not ask you a question?
Am I not answering you?
No, but you're having a go at me saying I'm being rude. I asked you a simple question because I saw two of these cars and I let them past earlier. I'm just asking. Yes, dude. I promise you, honestly, I'm not fighting with you. I'm not fighting with you.
There's no reason for us to fight.
Exactly.
I did not see the reason for us to fight from the onset.
But that's my point. Yeah, there's the disc. there we go.
This must be affixed with the garage plate, you know that?
Okay, what I'm trying to explain to you, if you were here 40 seconds before you pulled me over, there was a Range Rover autobiography with my cameraman filming out the back. For that short trip, we take the disc away because he's filming the front of the car. So on television, I've then got the license plate sitting here, and it slides across the dash.
Rules of the road. Let me tell you something.
I understand the rules of the road.
They're not to be observed optionally. It's not optionally.
But I understand that.
I had to at all times.
I understand.
Don't say when I'm filming something, then I can take everything off.
Well,
you don't have to say that.
Okay, but if this was a normal registered car, not a dealer car, it would have had my ignition plates on the front. I would have had number plates over the plates.
Even if it's a dealer, we do give them grace
I understand.
for by allowing them to stay, even on the windscreen.
I understand that, but
in my instance, it's not displayed anywhere else.
Because I'm trying to explain to you why it
I was saying
wasn't.
the reason is filling me.
Yes.
That's why I was saying to you,
But how did you know that I didn't
Filming is
have?
not exempted.
Okay, but how did you know that I didn't have it displayed? I could have had it sitting here on the front
Take this
dash.
now, you're picking it up
No,
under
no,
the seat.
I know, but you.
Take this now, you're taking it
But
under
that's
the
not
seat.
why you pulled me over. That's why I asked, why did you pull me over?
Because from behind I could see that
I know that,
the
but I mean,
brand
but if I had the plate sitting here, then what?
then I was going to see it when I put you
Okay,
over.
but then they wouldn't
That's
have
the reason why I was supposed to put you over, because I need to make a clarification.
But please don't fight with me when I asked you a simple question. Why are you pulling me over? I wasn't sure what I did wrong. That was all. I'm not questioning.
Can't you pull over first and ask the officer after?
Because
Listen
I'm
to me, can't you do that?
Because I'm on a
It's not
highway.
how the lawyer is supposed to be.
But I'm on a highway. I'm trying to get off the road to a safe.
Highway.
Yes, but I'm trying to get
So
to a safe.
I can pull you. You're not sitting on the highway.
Do you not notice that I moved over when I realized you were pulling me off and I took your friend?
I pulled you over on the highway itself.
Yes. So where would you like me to stop in the middle of the highway? I'm in the fast lane.
We're still in the middle of the road even now still.
But I would not have done this.
There's shoulder lanes there. There is shoulder lanes on the freeway.
But I didn't know. I'm trying to explain to you. I didn't know.
Our freeways got shoulder lanes. You can even look here on the
She's
side.
like,
There's a yellow lane.
officer, I've been test driving cars.
You know what's the problem?
I've been test driving cars for 12 years. No, I don't.
When the officer does that,
Wow.
you try to intimidate
Can I tell you what the...
Maybe I'm not going to be intimidated for doing my job.
Why? No, you intimidating me.
Now there's a reason this channel is called Good Cop, Bad Cop. We show the bad cops and sometimes we show the good cops. Right here is a bad cop. This was a simple misunderstanding by Marius, who did nothing wrong. The officer is stating that the reason he pulled him over was because of the license plate not being displayed. But there was no actual vantage point at which the officer could tell whether or not the car had one. Then, when Marius tries to explain his point, the officer gets into a shouting match over why he has the reason to pull him over in the first place. Remember, this was all triggered because Marius asked the officer why he was being pulled over. The officer exploded and, in my opinion, is overreacting for no reason whatsoever.
You don't want to be pulled over. When the officer pulls you over, first of all, you're not supposed to ask me why I'm pulling you over.
How can you tell me
why I'm pulling you over? The law requires you to pull over first.
But I did pull over. I did pull over.
That's why I had to
What is the big deal that I asked you a question?
The big deal is the question.
But why is it a big deal?
Because you're not supposed to ask it.
Said who?
I'm
a citizen. I've also got rights. I can ask you, what have I done wrong?
Now you're coming out after the court.
Wow.
Now you're coming out.
No, seriously,
That's why
dude.
I said to you, you have a problem of being pulled over.
I don't have a problem.
When they do that, you
I don't have a problem.
them. If you're not winning with that, now you're going to scream at them.
No,
Listen to me.
because it's impossible. It's impossible to talk to you.
Listen to you. I'm just being lenient. This is not going to happen to me. Failing to affix both number plate, it's an arrest, first of all.
Okay.
If you got a garage plate on, you're supposed to display it.
It's not an arrest.
You're supposed to impound this car.
But when is it?
Don't want to go straight on you.
Hang on, sorry.
I'm going to inconvenience you.
Sorry, I'm not so sure.
Okay, I'm going to repeat it very slow. Failing to affix both number plate, it's an arrest.
Where?
I'm telling you. You want me to prove it to you?
No, I want to see in the thing, because I've never heard of that before.
Are you working the same job I'm doing?
I work in the industry.
Are you doing the same thing that I'm doing?
You know what I do?
You said to me you got a driver's license, isn't it?
Yes.
You said you know the rules and regulations of the
Of course I do.
So you're saying there's nothing like that?
I didn't say...
What I'm saying, you're saying there's nothing like that.
I didn't say that it said arrest.
If you're asking me where is it, where did you read your rules and regulations?
When
the one that you say you know about them.
Because
the one that you say you know about them, where did you read them?
Because I've interviewed Wayne Minnar and the guys many times about auto and apps.
I'm not Wayne Minnar.
I'm just asking
I'm doing something that...
Because you're teaching me something new. You're teaching
then
me something new.
Here?
I'm not. You're teaching me something new.
Then what would Wayne Minnar got to do with this whole thing?
Because I'm saying to you, I do actually understand. I'm not an ignorant motorist. I work in the television industry, test driving cars. That's what I do.
You know about televisions. You don't know about the rules of the roads.
Well, I do because I'm driving cars. That's my career. That's what I do for a living. So that's why I'm asking you.
I'm enforcing the law. You're driving the cars.
So I've just said
I'm enforcing the law that you must adhere to.
I've just said to you, you've taught me something new because I've never heard...
It's not my duty to teach you the rules of the road.
Why do you
got a driver's license.
Why do you want to fight with me?
Where does it?
Why do you want to fight with me?
I'm not here to teach you. I'm here to enforce.
Why do you want to fight with me?
I'm not a driving school.
Yeah, but the driving school doesn't teach you that either.
Where do you get the rules and regulations of the road?
No,
if you're not getting them by the driving school.
Okay, but it doesn't.
Isn't where your primary starts?
It doesn't teach you that if you don't have that, it's arrest. That's why I'm asking you. I've learned something new.
Then you get that when you write on learners.
No, it doesn't.
You don't get that.
No, it doesn't. Go look at the learners.
Where did you do your learners?
But I did my learners.
Which part of the rules of the road that you know?
I know all the rules of the road.
And if I'm telling you that in my profession, driving a vehicle without board number,
I know that.
Is an arrest. Why you say where did I take that
because I've never heard of it being an arrest.
So if you never heard about it, does it mean it can't happen?
Wow, dude. I just said to you, I'm learning something. Why do you want to fight with me? I'm not fighting with you.
This is not an attitude of a learning person. That's why I've got a problem with that. Okay. It's not an attitude from a person that wants to learn.
I don't know what more to say. So tell me what you'd like me to say, because clearly I can't say anything right.
I'm seriously. You must do the right things when you're traveling on the road. You're a driver. When you start filming, doing your films, do them within the law, within the confined space of the law.
Okay.
If you don't want to have problems from people like me.
Okay.
Because I'm telling you straight
away. I really don't want to fight with you.
I'm telling you straight in front of your cameras if you are recording it. I come across you doing the same thing again next time, then there will be consequences. I'm telling you straight.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, I really...
did not expect the attitude I'm getting from you. I was not even prepared for it. Hence, I'm going to let it go. I don't want to deal with people emotionally. I don't want to deal with motorists emotionally. So from now on, I'm going to let it go. But I come across you do it because I've read your attitude already by now speaking to you. It won't be nice next time. I want you to have it on record. It won't be nice. You film whatever you're filming, you must put the requirements also on the vehicles. Failing which, you must go and make an application. We will make a reservation for you, a special reservation, because you do that. Don't go and do your own things on the road and then expect when the officer pulls you over, then you come and ask them why they're pulling you over.
It was a simple question. I wasn't
I
trying to...
I don't want to deal with motorists with emotions. That's why I'm saying I'm going to let it go for now, but it's not going to be the same next time.
Can I say one more thing?
I'll work here on the freeway.
Can I say one more thing? Please, can I? Please don't take a simple question as me...
This was not a simple question, it's an attitude question.
It's not.
Go and ask everybody, they will tell you. That's an attitude question. You know for a fact that you got no number plates on. I'm pulling you over, you start asking me why I'm doing that.
I didn't even think about that.
Even if there was nothing wrong with your car, you pull over first and then you ask the officer, is there anything that I've done wrong? But you don't stop at the robot and say, why are you pulling me over?
I wasn't.
You don't do that.
I asked, why are you pulling me over? I'm also
I'm
doing something
you that
wrong.
Because I want you to have it on your record. You don't do that. I pulled you over from the freeway. You denied up until you took an off ramp. Just because the robot got red in front of you.
No,
that's why you stopped.
It didn't. I was always, when you went through...
It was green. When we came here, the both of us, it was green, it was red.
But I did not go through when you went through.
Because of the red robot.
Wow.
That's when I had to come and park next to you to tell you that I'm not escorting you. Why was I saying I'm not escorting you?
Do you remember in the beginning I said to you,
I remember everything.
On this highway, there were two blue lights that I moved over for.
They were doing what they were doing. I'm doing something different.
Okay, hang on.
I was putting you over, hence I was speaking the lights for you, hence I was blowing siren for you.
You know what, if you want to sit inside here and have a look, I cannot even see your headlights in that car now. Seriously, I did not see you flicking. I'm not being an idiot.
Listen to me, you adjust your mirrors, we keep a safe following distance, you're going to see everything.
But
you can't see my lights because now I've parked right next to you, behind you. But if you are driving together with each other, with a safe following distance, you'll see everything. Don't come and tell me you don't see them because now I'm parked right behind you.
I had no idea that you were pulling me over. When you were behind me...
Which other ideas do you think I was supposed to do?
Jeez,
which other idea
that's why I took the off-ramp. And when you pulled up next to me, I said, why are you pulling me over? Am I doing something wrong?
Is that what you're supposed to ask before pulling over?
Okay, that's a technicality, seriously.
But you take
that
I
as
have
offense.
made my statement. Please put that both number plates on. You're driving with the garage plate. I fixed that disc there on the garage plate and make it visible so that we can see it. Then you don't have a reason of officers pulling you over.
Okay.
Even if they do, don't ask an officer without pulling over why they're doing that.
Okay, I'm just going to think...
Pull over first and wanted to know if you got no attitude that I see you have.
Okay. Sorry, I really didn't think I had an attitude.
If it was a bad day, I also do have a bad day, but I leave them at home. I don't come and give people my attitude here. You have a bad day, please leave it at home. You give me respect, I give you respect in return. Period. Life goes on.
Okay.
We don't have to be friends. We just give each other respect on the road. We're sharing the road. I'm doing my job. You're doing your own thing that you're doing. This is the public road. We're sharing it. Okay. I don't come with attitude to you. Don't come with attitude to me. Please.
Thank you.
So if you can decipher what this crazy officer is saying, you would have caught that he said not having plates on your vehicle is an arrestable offense. I'm not sure of the laws in South Africa, but I highly doubt that driving without plates is an arrestable offense. I know Marius seems frustrated, but you have to ask yourself, how would you feel if you were in this situation and this cop was being this much of a tyrant? In all honesty, I probably would have lost my cool as well. If you go to Marius's video, he does state that the police in Johannesburg have been becoming more tyrannical lately. This video proves his statements and makes you wonder if things will get worse. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching, and make sure you all head on over to Marius Roberts' channel, and I'll see you all over in his comments.